You can see plenty of movement, and there it is. There it is, as easy as that. Flicked on at the near, and Gatti at the far. Very nearly scored in midweek, the big Juve centre-half against Man City. He has scored tonight. Set pieces so often the way to unlock the door. And Juve have their noses in front. And all Venezia's hard work for the first 18 minutes undone in the simplest of set plays, Nigel.
Yeah, as I said, Koeman's will do an outswinger where it gets flicked on, and then you've got to block players off. And Gatti, probably the biggest man on the park, tapping it in with his foot at the far post, unmarked. I mean, normally you say as a goal from Gatti, you say it's a header. But this is whipped in across that 6-yard box, a little flick on, and he runs round the back. Out muscles the defender.
Yeah, it's Idzes who loses him.
Yeah.
Loses him. Kefren Thuram's flick on, and he's too strong for Idzes, just brushes him off, and he's in 2 yards of space. That was a bit quicker, a bit more direct.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to take a chance. You can't just play tippy-tappy all the time.
That's good. Poyenpalo, Oristano, on that left foot, chips it back up to Poyenpalo, sets it back, and the chance off the crossbar. Unlucky, Anderson. That's the best move Venezia have produced all game.
Really good move. They moved it on the angles, first, second time passing, and then this is a lovely setback, and he comes onto it. Really good strike. Has that beaten the goalkeeper? Yes, it has, but it's just clipped the top of the crossbar.
Gets it back from Idzes. Bit of room for Oristano's come out to his right-hand side. Wants movement ahead from Zampano. Decides to go himself. Nice little ball to Anderson. Zampano's cross. Buzio, chance, goal! Goal at the far post! Wow! Ellertson. Would you believe it? They're back in Venezia. Little bit of football. How far you can go with a little bit of football. Venezia putting a little move together. Nice work down that right side. And the cross hung up to the far post. Ellertson came in like a ghost at the far post. And beats Di Gregorio.
Yeah, but it's really good positive play. Is everybody onside? That's onside. This is the first time we put a decent ball in.
Oh, Savona's asleep, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not on the half turn to see.
And he runs inside him and gets the header in, and he heads it down. Elliston, that's a really good header. Down. Goalkeeper getting across there. Di Gregorio, but he just can't get there off the turf. The wetness takes it in the back of the net.
Through Zampano. It's on the wrong side, really. Gets pulled back, I think, by Douglas Luiz. He was. Referee spotted it. Venezia come up the pitch. Yeah, there's a little pull. Not much, but just enough.
Yeah, he's done that a couple of times now, though, Douglas Luiz. I think when players run past him, he doesn't have that appetite to keep running with them.
You can see he's saying it's only a little pull, referee. Well,
yeah.
It'd have to be a very little pull, Douglas, for it not to be a foul, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And if he keeps doing it, he'll get a yellow card as well.
He has put one or two good balls in here. The former Juve man, Nicolucci Caviglia. Has he got one here? He swirled this one into Turin night on a pitch he knows well. Chance! Goal! Goal, Venezia! Wow! Idzes, I think it is, who gets on the end of it, and they can't believe it in Turin. He could produce the cross, and they get on the end of it. And Venezia lead incredibly. Juve are finding another way to shoot themselves in the foot. The unbeaten team in Serie A now risk defeat in a game they surely had to win.
Well, the Juventus players are complaining about something, but this is a brilliant ball whipped in, flicked on in the far corner. I can't see from this angle anything wrong with that.
No.
And that might be an own goal from Gatti, you know. Gatti, I'm sure it's come off the defender last. Let's have a look.
Idzes gets the flick. Pretty sure it's Idzes. Whether it gets a piece of Gatti as well, hard to say from that angle.
But it's a brilliant ball in, as you picked up.
It's not a great pass, cut out. I'll pick up the pieces. Douglas Luiz, Conceição. What can he do? Good little cross, flicks up in the air. Douglas Luiz just past the post. For a split second there, I thought that was Nestling.
Wrong side of the post for him and for Juventus. Good effort going away from goal. Spectacular, but it's the wrong side of the post. They've just got to get that ball back on the pitch and go again.
Can he pick out a cross? Buzio's with him. Wriggles free.
Now they've got to step up. Venezia don't sit in there.
Yeah, out they come. There's the cross. Nicely met by Altere. Still Juve come. It's becoming slightly Alamo-esque in the Venezia area. Conceição chops, changes, goes back wide. Again the cross refused. Here's Conceição. Sankovic! Is there a handball in there? Referee says there is. He's given the penalty.
Well, they shouted for it, and I'm not sure the referee sees it. You know, he's blocked out by all the players. This is going to go to VAR.
It will obviously be checked. The shot at the far post, dealt with by Stankovic, and it kind of hangs up. Can't see at all from that angle what it strikes. This may tell us more.
No, that's the other way.
I don't think so.
That's off Douglas Luiz's arm.
I don't know what the referee thinks he's seen here on that evidence. It's Candela who's involved. Hard to tell.
No,
Does Candela's right arm snake out? And
no, that's off, I'm sure that's off Douglas Luiz's arm. Let's have a look from here. Save.
There.
Maybe. Could be right.
His arm's out, Candela. Maybe for balance, but there. He does, and then he whips it out the way. Referee Jua wants order. He decided he'd seen a penalty. VAR said, we back you. Vlahovic scores, and Juve's blushes are somewhat spared.
Yeah, but this is a good penalty. He has had the best of games, Vlahovic, and in the 90 plus 5 minutes, as cool as you like. Oh, it's all going off down there, though.
Still they play. Here's Gatti outside of the foot. That's not going to help from a Juve point of view.
That's it,
I think that might be that. Well. Cool as you like from the spot, Dusan Vlahovic. It does finish in Turin after an awful lot of back and forth, with probably neither team that thrilled.
Yeah.
Juve needed, wanted, expected to win. They only get a point. Venezia trailed, found it within themselves to equalise and lead, and then give a contentious late penalty to the home side. That's a sickener for them.